Hello, welcome to the channel. Thank you for checking me out, you guys. I'm here to do a general reading on all of my Libras out there. So if you have placements in Libra, or Libra could be anywhere in your astrology chart, this reading may be for you, okay? So keep in mind, this is a general reading, male or female. Okay, I do add a message of love, or if love comes out, I will talk about it. But this is a general reading. I do separate readings when it comes to love, meaning like what is the person on your mind, reading into the energy of the person that's on your mind, as well as no contact readings. Okay, so let's jump straight into the reading for all of my Libras. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on for the month of August for all of my Libra placements, okay? Give me the energy when it comes to Libra in the month of August. General messages. Okay. All right, Libra. So the first thing I see is that you are going through an energy where there is access to greater prosperity. Okay. Now, I feel like when I look at this energy, it talks about the energy being in the collective type of energy. So I feel like this is happening for a lot of people, all Libras, people, just people in general. And this talks about not having the best of luck when it comes to prosperity or money flowing in. But I do feel like I feel like just because it's been a slow process, it doesn't mean that it's not coming. And I feel like slowly but surely the prosperity doors is opening up for you. Okay, a lot of my Libras may have that energy of maybe taking a class or looking into different ways they can grow prosperity wise, because I can see the energy of boredness in a lot of my Libras. Okay, I feel like if you are currently working a job, you're definitely bored, and I definitely feel like you feel outdated, especially if the job is moving on to new, better, new technology or new plans, or getting out of an outdated energy, moving into new things. Okay, and every couple of years, it talks about new things coming out every 10 years or so, whether it's technology, whether it's the job trying to come up with new creative ideas. It talks about the new coming in, and you are trying to figure out how to keep up with it. Okay. You're kind of in the energy of wanting to stay in the old outdated ways, but I feel like you're going to start trying. Okay, so let's look at the energy, and let's get some more energies when it comes to all of my Libras out there. Take the messages that don't apply, Libra, and if it does apply, take the messages, but if it doesn't, don't take it. Okay, so we have the Justice card, which represents Libra to be in particular. Libra is the Justice card in the tarot. Okay, so this talks about maybe things hasn't been fair. I feel like you've been going through the energy of a lot of people who has been plotting against you, talking about you, going out their way to make things hard for you at the job, sending evil eye, gossiping. Okay, some may be calling you outdated. Some may feel like you're outdated way of thinking. I also feel like you may have haters. Okay, and let's just keep it real, Libra. A lot of you guys have haters around you when it comes to your work environment. Okay, they may be trying to go out their way to make things harder for you, especially if this is concerning a boss or employees, a supervisor, or leader. Employees, it's like they're going out their way to the top person to try to make you look bad and bring unfair justice around you. But I do feel like, Libras, you will maintain your strength. You will maintain the courage to outstage your haters. Okay, and I feel like even though they have affected you some way financially, you will figure out a way to come out of this energy. The Hangman's in reverse. So I feel like, yeah, they may have plotted against me. They may have sent evil eye towards me. They may have sneaked and deceit their way into going into my higher ups to take my opportunities away from me, especially if you work in like law enforcement. This could be for any politicians. They may be watching this channel. I feel like people have actually gotten away with trying to tear you down, especially in your work environment and just things in your life in general, okay? These could be family members as well, okay? And I feel like it has worked, okay? You may have lost a job behind it. You may have taken down a cut, like a pay cut, or their energy, which is another way of evil eye, is affecting you. It is kind of getting in the way of your opportunities. But I feel like when I look at this Libra energy, you're not giving up. That's the first thing I see. You're not giving up. And even though you feel like things are slow for you, especially when it comes to opportunities and choices and things, you will get the strength to keep going. The only thing I ask for my Libras to do is get out of, like, you are kind of stuck in old ways. Eight of Swords next to innovation, I'm sorry. You are stuck in old, outdated ways. And unless you're old, unless you're like 70, you can always, study and get into a newer generation of things, okay? So I may be talking to a lot of my old school Libras that could be like 40 and up, okay? Maybe even 30 and up, because things is even changing in that era. And I feel like you are attached and stuck to the old ways of things. And I feel like if you want to keep up with the job department, especially if you're working in some type of field that has to do with technology or whatever type of job it is, okay, you have to get out of the old ways and get into the new ways, even if that means taking a class for online studies, social media, however it goes, even if it's at your current job or something where it involves getting out of the old ways, studying for it, getting a certification for it, doing one-on-one with your boss for it, or even just getting out of it and doing it, okay? You are trapped to it, so you need to work out of getting unattached to the old ways, okay? Otherwise, I do see opportunities going short for you, okay? So let's look a little further into the energy, Libras. And it's crazy that I'm speaking on my Libras and all this air energy is coming out, okay? Justice is coming out, so this reading is definitely for my Libras, okay? If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. If it does, take it, okay? Five of Swords, that talks about Libra energy. Eight of Swords, that is air energy as well. Let's get another message for my Libras. What else does my Libras need to know when it comes to their life in general? Okay, so I feel like a lot of my Libras, you are good, okay? I feel like a lot of my Libras, even though you're going through this energy of a lot of evil eye, you have a lot of haters, I'm going to keep saying that, that's trying to affect your money, your way of thinking, but you have to get out of the old school way of thinking, okay? But overall, I see that Libras, you are prepared. You have stopped for a rainy day. You know how to hold out. You know how to hold the coins. You are being advised to hold the coins because I see that there is people in your life that don't want to see you do well. They want to see those coins fall. They want to see you lose emotional strength. They want to take away your opportunities, Libra, and you need to be prepared for that. But I feel like you will be. I feel like you have saved for a rainy day. I feel like regardless, you will get out of the trap. You will be unattached. You will stop yourself from having attachment to old way of thinking and old way of things, okay? You will get into that energy and you will focus, but it comes out again, Libra. It comes out again. Okay, Libra, so this is what I feel. I feel like either your way of thinking needs to change and you are trapped and stuck into the old way of thinking, meaning like you need to work on your inner healing. The mind is the most powerful thing to waste, so you definitely need to work on that. Or you really have people who is against you and their energy is so strong with envy, deception, haters, I love to say that word when they're doing it, that it is affecting you. It is affecting you. I also feel like Libra, you are caught in the past of things that you went through. You're caught in things that you went through the past that's affecting your thinking and it's blocking you, okay? A lot of my Libras need to work on their solar plex chakra, okay? And, you know, in my opinion, even though the energy is saying work on your solar plex chakra, in my opinion, Libras, I feel like when a chakra comes up that needs to be worked on, a Pacific chakra, yes, work on it, but work on all the chakras. I would definitely recommend some evil eye energy removing from Libra. So do your evil eye removing rituals. Lots of salt baths. I feel like you may need to do reversal energy, reversing this evil energy back, because I feel like this energy wants to destroy you, destroy your happiness, destroy your money, destroy your mindset, destroy your love life if you have that. And you need to not think about it. Take the focus off of it. If it's not your mindset, you definitely have a lot of people who do not wish you well. And it is working. Okay, so definitely work on them solar plex chakras. And definitely work on protection. This is the energy where my Libras need to work on some type of protection ritual, or protecting your spirit, protecting your space. This means not letting certain people into your aura, into your house, into your life. I definitely can see that energy, Libra, okay? Let's get some more energy when it comes to Libra. What would be the best, how do you say that, Spirit? What would be the best self-care energy for Libras? What's the best self-care message? All right. I feel like for my Libras, you have goals and dreams. And so it's not a bad idea to write down those goals, write down those dreams. I also feel like whatever you have dreams about, whatever comes to your mind, or whatever you're going through and you can't get it out your mind, get it out on a piece of paper. So write your worries, your fears, your thoughts, your negative energy, whatever you're trying to get out of your mind, write it down. Whatever you feel like people are trying to do to you, write it down. Whatever it takes to get it out of the mindset, work on that, Libra, okay? All right, let's see what archangel that my Libra should work with for the month of August. I do readings like these every month. And so this gives people the chance to work with each archangel, okay? Even though we have an archangel assigned to us as our guides, along with our ancestors and our spirit guides, because that's a little separate from our guardian archangel, we can still, and we have every right to work with any angel we desire, okay? We have any right to provoke whatever angel we would like to work around us or with us, to help us, okay? The angels is always by our side. It's just due to free will. They cannot assist us unless we ask, okay? So keep that in mind, Libras, okay? All right. Archangel Jermail, okay? Take an inventory of your life and resolve to change and heal anything that is unbalanced. Okay, Libra? Okay, Libra? And it's crazy that Archangel Jermail shows up and he talks about healing things that's unbalanced. Then we have Libra here with justice, with the scale, and that talks about balancing out things fair and equally. So this is definitely a mindset. Now, I mean, you do have people against you, and it could be spiritually, it could be physically, and you are stuck. But this is definitely the energy of the mindset of maybe past hurt, past betrayal, past, like a lot of people have done wrong by you, Libra. And I know it's harder to let go of that, but it's better to forgive and not, like, you know, forgive, but don't forget, okay? But at the same time, Libra, you need to literally forget. You need to literally forget, Libra. And I have to say that because this is affecting your mental space. This is affecting your mind. It's affecting your aura. It's affecting your chakras. And it's even in, Cat Williams' voice on Boondocks, affecting your money. What's the pimp name from the Boondocks? I forgot his name, but the one that Cat Williams played, where scary enough, it's even affecting your money. Okay, Libras. So please keep that in mind. This would be the perfect time to work with Archangel Jamel. He is the energy of life review for you to think about things that you went through in your life. And it's okay to think about it, remember it, but then pass it on. It's okay to remember and forgive, but not forget. Okay, that's definitely the energy. All right, give me the mixed emotion around this Archangel Jamel. Okay, so look, there we go, Libras. A lot of you guys need to work out of, you guys have an energy of shame. Okay, so maybe some things that you went through in your childhood, maybe the deception, maybe the unfairness, maybe whatever you went through in your childhood. I feel like you could have been humiliated a lot when you was a child. You could have been disgraced. Maybe people made you feel like you're not worthy. You'll never be anything. Maybe they called you ugly. Overall, I'm definitely seeing jealousy, Libra. So that's the first thing you need to think about, Libra, when it comes, when your mindset thinks about these past situations. Know that these people were jealous. These people are not worthy themselves. But Archangel Jamel is saying he will work with you to help you overcome that energy of feeling ashamed, not feeling worthy, feeling disgrace, always being humiliated, especially as a kid. So you will have to let this go, write that down, burn it up. Even if you write this information down of what you went through in your journal, burn that shit up. Because when you burn it up, you remove that energy from you, and you remove that toxic energy out of your aura. All right, let's get another message. So work with Archangel Jamel, okay? Even if you have to get a white candle, put Archangel call out his name, invoke him, give him, like, whatever you decide to do, candle, water, whatever you do, call with this angel, pray with this angel, and they will help you. Okay. All right, and let's get a message for my Libras, male and female, when it comes to their goddess message. All right, so Libras, you have been indoors too long. Go outside and get fresh air. It's not a bad idea to connect with the nature, connect with water, connect with earth, connect with outside. Feel the air, connect outside at night with the moon. Look at it, talk to it. And I'm hearing the energy of confess. Confess, Libras, confess, okay? Confess to nature what you've been through. Confess to nature what your sorrows are, okay? All right, let's get a message from the African goddess. I get one from all the goddesses, no matter what culture you are. This is what this is for. I can't remember exactly what she connects with, but this energy is for a lot of my sorcery. So, and when I say sorcery, this could be for my Libra spiritualists, okay? I'm not going to say witches. Everybody don't like that title, but you could be a psychic, you could be spirituals, you could be empathic, you could be an earth angel. Whatever you connect with, they want you to connect with nature more, okay? To heal, to bring out your spiritual powers, to bring out to get more messages from the divine. All right, let's get the African goddess messages. See, intuition, okay? My Libras, you need to work on paying attention to your intuition. You also need to clear all this dark energy, dark thoughts, things that you've been through, things in your life, and clear it out so your intuition can guide you on the next steps of your journey, okay? Keep that in mind, Libras. All right, let's get a message from your spiritual side, your inner divine, okay, Libras? Let's get a message from your inner divine. All right. What dreams may come from what you seek, make room, make way, a clearing need to be, okay? So this is literally saying, Libras, that this energy is literally saying that there is a dark energy around you. There's a dark aura around you. This could be from people and past hurt and what they did to you. This could be the mindset. This could be your haters. This could be people who are against you at your job, all that energy is turning into a darkness that's keeping you held back. You need to you need to do salt rituals around your house, put salt in your windows, put salt in your porch, salt in your living room. You may even need to do a broom cleanse, like cleanse your broom, sit your broom outside. Whoever comes in or whoever you invite in, pay attention to what your broom does. If it falls, they're not meant to be there. If it doesn't, then they do. However that goes, Libras, you definitely have to remove this energy of envy, hating, evil eye off of your aura. It's blocking you, okay? So keep that in mind, Libras. I do personal readings. If you're interested, all that information is down below in the description box, okay? So I do a love message for all my Libras, even though I do a separate love reading. But I will do a love message. So I hope this reading helped a lot of my Libras. If it did not resonate with you, please don't take it, okay? All right, let's get a love message from my Libra. What's going on with Libras in their love life? All right, I feel like your love life is cool. I feel like you may be connected to somebody. If you're in a relationship, it's getting stronger. This person is having more feelings for you. You're having more feelings for them. And so I can see that energy. So I feel like your love life is doing fine. I feel like the love life is going smooth. You guys probably just met, or you guys probably just connected. But I feel like the energy is going strong, Libra. I even feel like within the next 3 months to 3 years, it could be even stronger, okay? So good with the love life, but everything else is kind of like all over the place. And Libra, please get it together. Please remove these dark energies. Do some protection rituals as well, and some healing rituals, because it may not be affecting your love life, but it's only a matter of time before it could get there. So do what you got to do, Libra. Okay? Okay, my phone fell. All right, Libra, thank you for watching this, and I'll see you in the next read.